Hello and welcome, my connoisseurs of movies, TV show, and literature. Are you ready to shake things up? It is another month and another full moon in said month. And that means another werewolf drama of some sort of media, which is fitting because you may call me Loup Galaroo. And for all my new viewers out there, welcome. Come feast on my opinions of all things movie, TV, and book. And now that the full moon is high at its apex, child-friendly? Well, I was very naughty, and a little commenter pointed out that I forgot a very bad dad. And I want to thank JS7, BS5, with the rest of their handle, for pointing out that I forgot Dr. Vollmer from A Cure for Wellness. You can read the comment section of video 73, Bad Fathers. You are not the father, not a father, to get the whole of that conversation as to why Vollmer should have been on that list, and bad Loup Galaroo for forgetting. Because Vollmer is definitely not child-friendly. But this particular werewolf media is child-friendly. Now, I can hear you guys. What kind of werewolf is child-friendly? Well, this one is appropriate for, I would say, ages 4 and up, especially if they're brave, like cartoons, and like music. Wait, there are animals like that out there? Oh, yeah. In 2000, a classic performing group got new life for a younger generation in the form of, have him upside down, Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet the Wolfman. The DVD came out in 2015, but the show aired in 2000. Now, for all my fans who don't know it, Alvin and the Chipmunks are older than I am. They got their start in 1958 and were conceived in the mind of one Mr. David Seville, who wrote the song Witch Doctor and the Chipmunk song, which, if you don't know the Chipmunk song, it's Christmas Don't Be Late. They were hugely successful until 1972, where they fell out of popularity, only to get a resurgence again in 1979 to the present day. They are so popular that they've had several live-action films under their belt now. Well, Alvin here is a bit of a rebel. And he's the sort of rebel that will go all out on his favorite thing, which for Alvin happens to be horror and movie and monster. Even though they scare the daylights out of him and give him nightmares. Now, Simon is just, okay, these are his antics. Which monster gave you your nightmare this time? Oh, I'm just going to mark it on this tally board. And little Theodore. Yeah, Theodore looks different because that's the whole plot of Meet the Wolfman. But Theodore scares him. Theodore loves him so much that to help him not be scared, he offers him a stuffed rabbit. That stuffed rabbit is uber creepy, but Alvin still sleeps with it. It's adorable. Now, these furry little brothers have very little in the way to worry about until they get a new neighbor in the form of a Mr. Lawrence Talbot. spoilers on who the werewolf is, especially if you've seen the original, well, the Lon Chaney classic Wolfman. And that's when little Theodore gets bit. He was practicing his lines because Dave put Alvin on a no horror anything kick. And Alvin subverted the rules and got himself the Monster Book of Monster Facts, which came with a little trinket that he threw out the window and said Theodore could keep. So Theodore was going to give it to his Chipette counterpart, Eleanor. She's such a little sweetheart. They are like the best of friends. And the Alvin Chipette is named Brittany. She is a lot like Alvin. I mean, they could have been cloned from the same mold. They have such similar attitudes. And then Simon's counterpart is Janine. They are all rolled up into the school play, which was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Well, because Alvin got put on a no horror anything ban, they reallocated his role from Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde to the butler. And to help Theodore with his confidence, they made him Mr. Hyde. He had been practicing his Mr. Hyde lines when... That is my dog. She's barking at something. He gets the trinket, runs it to Eleanor, and gets bit on his walk home. The rest of the movie is spent trying to figure out how to save Theodore from his lycanthropic curse and stop his sire, the one who bit him, from attacking the school and the student body. Cute, cute, cute little movie full of fun earworm songs that if you're not careful, they'll burrow into your brain and come out your mouth at random times, days, if not months later. At least they do for me and my munchkins, my kids. And it also shows that Alvin and Simon, yet again, even though they don't like each other at times, they still very much love each other and will do anything to protect each other and Theodore when the fight spills over during the school play. And yeah, I know I'm giving spoilers, but it's a werewolf movie. Of course you're going to have werewolves running around a populated area. But have you seen Alvin and the Chipmunks meet the Wolfman? Will you see it? Let me know in the comments below if you've watched it with your own kids or younger siblings, or watched it as a child yourself. Kindness is the key to understanding. Be kind to me,